What's up YouTube, Car Boss here, back in another video where I talk about cars, money, investing. Today's video is a PSA Sub return. 20 cards here that just arrived yesterday, and it's all Marvel, right? And what's special about this particular sub is it's kind of like a rush sub, right? So previously PSA had that lottery system where you kind of like get into the lottery to win the economy subs at $50 a piece. So I was getting into that kind of lottery, and I had a number of subs already, and this was the very last one, right? So I was just figuring out what is the last 20 cards that I wanted to squeeze to a PSA to make full use of that $50 subs, and this decided to put together whatever cards I could and to send them in. There were some cards that I already planned to send to PSA, but I just wanted to maximize the full 20. So you'll see some odds and ends and a few cards here that I wasn't initially planning on sending, but I just decided to send anyway. Of course, all of that now, PSA has come up with a $30 value submission, so could have sent this in much later at a cheaper price, but nevertheless, the grades on this are pretty decent. Just want to share with you the reviews for this ones. Also, interesting one about this is there's a lot of cards here that I don't really know the value of these cards after it's been graded, right? So I know what I paid for them for in terms of raw, but there isn't much comps on some of the graded cards of these, and you will see why, because I think that some of these cards you've probably never seen before or never seen them in a graded slab before. So my estimates on this entire submission here, 20 cards, could be anywhere between $5,000 to $8,000, just my ballpark estimate. So without further ado, let's go to the first one. So I'm going to go with the stack on the left here. So first one here, you guys can recognize this. This is from the 2020 X-Men medal. And this is the Rogue from Arkwell. Nice insert here. This is a PSA 9 decent. I believe this one's going, raw can still be had by about like $80, and I think PSA 9 is probably about 100. So just small premium on this, more for collectors. So nice looking card. I like Rogue. This one's one of the nicer ones here. Next up, this is X-Men medal again. This is the Grandiose Gambit, PSA 9. Not a high value card as well. I think I bought this for like $20, I think. So putting into the slab, maybe this will have some value to a collector. Obviously, all these are when I send to PSA, I have the intentions of trying my best to get a PSA 10, with exception of a few. But getting an eye is just okay. But I may not actually cover the cost at $50 a slab on this. Like I said, if I had known that PSA will come out the value sub at $30 a submission, I would have waited on some of these cards like this Rogue, and as well as this Gambit as well. Alright, moving on. X-Men medal, Deadpool. This is the Planet medal, Copper edition, number R85, PSA 10. So with this Planet medal, right, you would find most of them to be in higher grades, 10s, a lot of them 10s, right, and some 9s depending on the surface conditions, because these are, like I said, metal cards, right, so you generally don't get some of the edge wears and the corner issues for this card. So mostly where the issues come in would be the surface, if there was any hairline scratches on the front and on the back, and in some cases centering, but very rare getting issues. So although it's a nice PSA 10, you're not looking at like super high premiums on this. Though this, I'm not sure whether this will go into my Deadpool PC. This is not at all extremely rare card, even though it's numbered R85. Okay, Vibraniums. So this is interesting, right? So I previewed previously on my YouTube channel as well as my Instagram on a set of Guardians of Galaxy Vibranium Radiance, right? Which I plan to actually hold on for quite a bit until the next movie come out. But again, just last minute decision to kind of like send all these to PSA and just to see what I get. So 5 of them here. First one up, this is a good PSA 9 decent. I'm not pretty sure the value of this as well in raw or graded, but maybe anywhere between $50 to $100 on a PSA 9 slab. Next up, this is Drax, PSA 9 as well. So Drax was the last piece I actually acquired amongst all the 5 Guardians of Galaxy. I kind of overpaid for this one raw. I think I paid maybe like $150 if I'm not mistaken. So obviously this one you can actually get it much cheaper today, and this is a PSA 9. Gamora, PSA 10, nice. Again, the raw cards for these Guardians of the Galaxies, with the exception of maybe the Star-Lord, actually maybe in fact the Star-Lord as well, I got them all pretty cheap, right? So the Drax I paid like 150, but I think on the others I just paid less than $100 each, maybe about like $50 to $60 per piece, and $50 grading fee. So nice PSA 10 Gamora, and this is the Radiance out of 50, right? For those who are not aware. So these are the, I would say the second rarest parallel compared to the Vibranium bar, but I like the looks of this kaleidoscope version of the Radiance. Star-Lord here, PSA 10, nice. So this one will be the one that's probably going to fetch the whole value on this entire Guardian set. My estimates on this will probably be worth about like maybe $250, I think, right? Maybe more, right? But these were acquired or put together as a set, and likely will be sold as a set if, let's say, somebody was actually interested on these. Cool. Rocket Raccoon. Yep. PSA 9. Alright, decent. So let's set this aside. So like I said, this 5 Guardians, right, wasn't part of the plan to send them in, but just decided to just put them in. $50, you know, not what I would do in normal investing circumstances, you know, considering that what I expected in return for those slabs. Okay, moving on. 1994 Marvel Masterpieces Gold Hall of Fame Spider-Man PSA 9. I have one of these. It's currently on eBay as well. These retails for about like $350. So nice one to have. These are extremely hard to get in terms of 9s and 10s. 10s are extremely rare. I believe the 10s are going for about more than $1,000 for the Spider-Man alone. Gold. Nice. Alright, one random PMG here. PMG Blue Mr. Fantastic, and this is a PSA 7. Right, I know there are some condition issues on this one, so I decided to send them. This is all on $50 economy, so PSA 7 is not a grade that I came as unexpected. Okay, 4 cards here, interesting ones. I'm going to show you guys here, right? So this is the annual pack wall. First up, Spider-Man PSA 10. I talked about this in another video. PSA 9. PSA 10, this is the Miles Morales PSA 9. So these are achievement cards, right? And they are serial number, so they're all serial number up to 100. And there's not much, I would say, comms and price on this. So again, I bought this out of like just a guess, right? So Spider-Man, red color, nice looking pose, and you know, maybe it probably will appeal to some Spider-Man collector out there. And I have no clue on the pricing. The raw range, you know, it's between 100 to 150, even some paying about like almost $200 for the raw. So this prices on these are all over the place, so not really sure where these will land in terms of graded values, right? 9s and 10s. We'll be experimenting for the next couple of weeks just to figure out where the pricing is on this ones. Okay, last stack here, small stack. Marvel Masterpieces PSA 9 Epic Purple 2018. I just checked on this one, right? This is actually a pop 1, amazingly. So I didn't realize that nobody actually decided to send any of these, and these are numbered out of 199. So there are 200, almost 200 examples of this, and but only a pop 1 in PSA 9. Nice. Marvel Masterpieces Joe Jusko 2016 Epic Purple as well, out of 199. PSA 8. I think this is a pop 3. Okay, last but not least, my favorites here. You can tell from the back. Exquisites. Exquisite Venom. PSA 8. Nice. Scarlet Witch. This is number out of 99. PSA 8. Doctor Strange. Again, out of 99. PSA 8. And lastly, preview this on my Instagram. My lady herself, Psylocke. PSA 9. Boom. So out of 99s for this one, I think the Psylocke's out of 199, so this is the easiest, the base version, and the Venom here is actually out of 50. Nice looking cards. I like the Exquisite the most here. So like I said, these are all random subs here, right? And I don't know the values on this, right? I've seen comps for PSA 8s for Doctor Strange and Scarlet Witch for going between $150 to $200. Venom's here is probably going to be about like 500, and who knows on Psylocke, right? Not so sure. And like I said, just recap on the others as well. So this Pack Wars, no clue as well. The Raws are going for about 100 to 150. No idea on the graded ones. There's just no comps like that. This is comped pretty well, but it's a PSA 7, so that's not high value here. This is about $200 to $300. And my Guardians of the Galaxy individually, they are between 100 to 150, but I'm not sure collectively how much. And a few others, X-Men Metal. And lastly, Marvel Masterpieces. Cool, that's all I have for today. 20 PSA subs, pretty mixed bags, and hope you guys enjoyed this video here. Do check out my channel for other Marvel investing content. Like and subscribe. Till next one, Cowboys out.